What's the dumbest thing you have ever done in your life?
The dumbest thing I've ever done. Bro, I done a lot of dumb shit. Like
top three, or just three that just resonate.
when I was in this placement, I had beat this dude up because they kept fucking with this
How old you?
I was like 14, 15. I had beat this dude up because they kept bullying this dude. And come to find out that they knew each other on the streets. And the reason why that dude was bullying them because he robbed them.
Okay, so you had when you say placement, this sounds like juvenile.
Yeah. They put you in placements and stuff. I didn't spend a lot of time in like I would go to juvenile and I was committed to the state. So they'll put me in placements, group homes, all type of shit.
And so at 14, there's a guy who is bullying some other guys in there.
Mm-hmm.
All of you guys are relatively young, but you find out that this guy's bullying these guys because these guys robbed him.
Yeah, they robbed him. The
Oh,
dude put him like he that's and they weren't even supposed to be in the same. I don't know how they got to the same group home because the dude that was getting bullied, that was bullying that person, that was his co-defendant. Like that nigga got locked up for robbing him. So I was just like, bro, they don't, in adult jail, they ain't going for that shit. And it's like in juvenile, they don't give a
it's
fuck.
whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever. They put y'all in the same cause y'all gonna see each other. You know what I'm saying? You could put me on this hall over here, but I'm still gonna run into you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether it's at school or whatever's going on. And them niggas was in the same room. Like when bro goddamn got a hold of him, I don't know what happened. But when bro got a hold of him, the nigga that robbed him,
Mm-hmm.
that nigga moved him in the room. That nigga made him, it was a bed. That nigga made him sleep on the goddamn floor, no cover. Like that nigga was treating him like a real life bitch. And the
How old was he?
uh them niggas was a little older than me. So if I was 14, they was like 16, 17. Like they were damn near finna be grown ass men. And I was just looking at the situation. I was like, damn. And then I had got into it with like so I had stood up and then after we got done fighting or whatever, he
You
said
stood up to whom?
I stood up to the nigga that was bullying him.
Right.
And after we had got done fighting or whatever, and at this time I'm 14, bro. I think I was 250 pounds and I
Oh,
was
you was fat.
shorter. Yeah. And I was shorter too. So I ain't gonna cap, I had the nigga couldn't take all that weight. He couldn't take that shit at
Yeah.
all. I beat the hell out of his ass.
Yeah.
And he was like, let me talk to you, bro. And I was like, what's up? And he was like, I want you to he said that the the staff and everything know. That's why they let me do it. But I want you to explain to you why I do this.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, you want to know what he in jail for? And I said, what? Robbing me. That's what he said that's what he's in a placement for. He said they made a mistake and put us in the same thing, but the lady she can't swap him out and get that bed filled, so she gonna get that money. You know what I'm saying? And she
Mm.
was like, at the end of the day, that nigga robbed me. You know what I'm saying? He put
Yeah.
a gun to my head. He's like, I get traumatized every time I see him. So I got to do the nigga dirty. The only way this shit gonna stop is if he go or I go.
Damn.
That nigga, man, the only time that nigga would eat is when he go to school. Like that nigga could not eat at the group home. That's how bad it was, man.
Damn. What's damn, bro? Um, give me another one. That's one. Give me one more.
Mm.
Bro, it sound like when you was committed to the state, bro, you had
Bro,
some
they used to take me to the craziest spots, and I'd be like at 13, I told you about when I was with Bobby them. I'm like, bro, why the fuck the Mechanicsville Bobby? The story I told.
tell it again.
Um, the how he whooped my ass and I had a big ass knot on my head. That was the 30 deep nigga. that I was saying that them like they you know 30 Deep was GF. I mean before they was GF they was called 30 Deep.
Okay.
So everybody was scared of Bobby. He was also a blood too,
Right.
but everybody was scared of him. And we had some words, and that nigga beat like I was 13. I think he was like 16
Oh, I do
or
remember you
17.
told me that story.
Yeah. And he niggas was scared of him. He ended up respecting me afterwards, but niggas was scared. I'm talking about shitless scared of him.
While you was in state custody, what's the weirdest thing you ever experienced?
It was this this is in the same placement. It was this nigga named Antonio. This nigga was gay. I'm talking about he did. I've never seen the nigga that. I'm talking about he'll just work out every damn day. I'm talking about a stocky, short, swole nigga. I'm talking about this nigga like, yeah, like this nigga got down working out. This nigga was named Antonio. Boy, this nigga used to scare the fuck out me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it was this nigga named, I think his name was Joshua. He was a light skinned nigga. So they put them in room 30. I think this before Bobby came. They put them in room 30. And that was like that in B Hall and Making Behavior, room 30 was like, it's like 4 or 5 people. That's the biggest room. So that's like 4 or 5 people that stay in that room. And every other room just got they got two people staying there. You know what I'm saying? 2 people staying in the room. So this nigga, I don't know what happened, but all I know is I got out the shower, you know what I'm saying? Just got out the shower, and then we had in our rooms we had showers. Like we didn't have to do because we in a placement. So we, you know, it's sectioned off, but they room. So, anyways, this nigga, all I know is I got out the shower, Joshua butt ass naked out in the goddamn day room. My God, he's trying to rape me and da 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 da.
How old are y'all, bro?
Turn, bro. I'm 13 at this time. I'm 13 years old.
Okay.
And at this time I'm 13, and I go out there and I look, boy, Antonio done smacked the nigga upside the ass and stuff, and he's like, rape, and this and this and that. And they still kept him there, but they pinned it in what you call it. Then he had did something else that was gay. And what did he do? It was something crazy. But that nigga always used to be like, he used to call me his little brother. And he used to be like, hey, little brother. He used to like, and I used to be scared, bro. I'm looking. So I used to be around the older niggas that fuck with me, like Kevin Brooks, and he from East Atlanta. I used to be around these niggas, and I used to be like, boy, every time I used to be like, man, and they used to be like, bro, Ed, don't even like, nigga, come on, Ed. We ain't finna let that nigga do nothing to you. And I'll fight anybody, but I ain't want shit to do with him. Like, I'm the type of nigga, if I know a nigga gay, I don't want to fight him.
Yeah.
It could be a whole punk. Oh, yeah, bitch, I'm not putting my hands on him. What happens if the nigga knocked me out and goddamn, like, it ain't nothing I can do. Right. That's my, like, that's what I'm scared of. A gay nigga just knocking me out cold, and there ain't nothing I could do. Like, I done seen the nigga, I done been to jail and seen a nigga get knocked out and get his dick sucked. And like the nigga knocked the nigga out and pulled down his pants and started sucking the nigga dick.
Where was you at when this happened?
I ain't gonna say the spot that I was at because it's a jail, and this shit might be controversial because country niggas is country niggas, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want no Atlanta and country beef going back on. But this definitely was in adult jail, about 2 hours away, 3 hours away from Atlanta. You already know where I was at.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Cobb County?
No. I said 2 or 3 hours.
2 or 3 hours.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna say I was in Baldwin County.
You was in Baldwin County. You in the county jail.
Man, Milledgeville, bro. The nigga had a rape charge against him too. The GBI came to take his DNA. Nigga said he had come They said that the nigga raped him, and the nigga said rape, and the nigga had his cum in the nigga ass, and the dude was trying to say it was consensual, but you know in jail you can't have sex at all. That shit go for
Hold on,
everybody.
bro. Hold on, man. Hold
It was an old school punk. Just
on.
and
Why
that's
are
the
you pointing
crazy
at
part
me?
about it.
Why you pointing at me, my
I didn't
nigga?
point at you. I just said it was
Yes,
an
you
old
did.
school punk.
Wow.
And that
Wow.
nigga is a sex offender too. On top of that,
Bro, you just confused the hell out of me, man. So he catch a rape charge in jail.
see, I don't think they found out about that shit, about the one that I told you about, him knock him out and do that. I just know I wouldn't like the shit had. I had one partner up in there that was, and I still fuck with him to this day. My partner Glizzy. I had one partner up in there I fuck with, and I ain't want nothing to do with none of them niggas.
Yeah.
Cause y'all over here trying to be super game bang, but y'all being in the punk, y'all been in the room with him. Like it was a nigga in the room with him. I'm pretty sure you ain't do nothing with him. But at the end of the day, you got him holding your dope and stuff like that. That's why you got him in the room. But at the end of the day, bro, you are a game banger. You're not supposed to be in the room with a punk. That's a no-go.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do that.
So you just can't. So from what you telling me, all gang members are homophobic, or
Supposed to be in a way. You could do business with them as long as you got somebody else,
a witness.
a witness.
I heard somebody who was GD say that though. Like,
Yeah.
don't even talk to me. Hold on, let me get somebody over here so
Yeah.
we can.
That's how it's supposed to be.
It's that serious.
Hell yeah, it's that serious. Your reputation on the damn
Listen,
line.
bro. This why it be throwing me off with this, bro. Cause when I'm hearing him say that, and now I'm hearing you say that, bro. I remember when. I'm just gonna say it.
I'm finna really blow you up. As a Crip, bro, you really not supposed to do drugs. Hard drugs at all.
Like cocaine
and all that. But how can
pills.
but see, how can you tell niggas not to do hard drugs when Stanley Tookie Williams was on Sherm? So how you gonna tell the motherfucker they can't? But these you not supposed to do hard drugs. The only thing you could do is smoke and drink.
Damn. That's crazy. But what I was saying was, that's an interesting fact you got right there, man. What I was saying was, okay, so you have a situation where there's a population that they despise the gayness.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
like as a game banger, you just ain't supposed to. That
ain't what's going on. Okay,
this was going. It ain't gangster to be taking dick or having a dick in your mouth or anything like that.
I'm telling you, I come from an era where you got homeboys that was screaming they weren't gay, and then when a sissy that looked like a sissy come through there, them niggas switched the game up altogether. I thought Shadow was on the way to visitation. They getting clean, niggas is working out all the time. I said, y'all niggas acting like it's a real female up in here, bro. These ain't no country. These some real city dudes. And I done seen them almost knock each other off for the attention of a man with an S curl.
But see, that's what my dad said. He was like, man, these niggas gay up in here. He was telling me, he was like, and these niggas will kill you over a
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's why I don't understand. It's some niggas in chain gang right now with them young dudes. Them niggas is gay, bro. I'm telling you now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You said the young dudes?
I'm talking about them old dudes.
Yeah, they gay.
Yeah, man. I know some dudes that'll stick you up by talking to they punk, man. I know this to be fact.
And you want to know the crazy part about it is?
What's that?
I think the gay shit stopped in your era, or you might have been in the era that was going out of that, getting away with that shit.
Yeah. Now they
ain't with that. Everybody, if you gay, it's cool to be gay. So nigga just walking around, goddamn. I done seen a couple punks in chain gang. They walking around gay as hell, and it ain't nothing you can like. This was going on.
Yeah.
So it's It is what it is. It was a light skinned nigga. This nigga had tattoos and everything. I didn't know what the word limp, the term limp was, or gorilla punk. But it was my first time ever going to chain gang.
What does
So
limp mean?
Limp, that's a gay term. I don't know how to describe it, but that's some gay, like if a
It
nigga
sound like erectile dysfunction.
no, it's a gay term. Ask one of your chain gang partners what the hell
Shut the
limp
fuck
is.
up.
It's a gay, it's an old gay term. Like
Limp.
gay chain limp.
Damn.
Yeah.
And I guess I know. I think I know what a gorilla punk is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically a homo thug.
Yeah.
You can't tell that this nigga got
Hold on. I want to go back. When you seen the dude, knock the dude out and suck the dude off, did you see him finish?
Hell no. I said, what the fuck is going on in this bitch? And then, you know, I said so. I'm like, oh hell no. And I just turned my goddamn head. And I was just like, man, hell no. I was just like, ain't no fucking way in hell, man.
Wow. That's different. Oh,
I stayed away from bro. I ain't want shit to do with him at all. I ain't gonna cap. Hell no.
dang.
Like I ain't gonna cap. If I seen him by the showers, I wouldn't take a shower. If
Yeah.
that nigga was walking, I wouldn't take a shower. Y'all gonna have to smell my stinking
I don't
ass.
even want to baby.
It is, bro. Like y'all just gonna have to smell this shit, bro. It is what it is, bro. Cause y'all niggas ain't fucking with me because I'm from the city, and y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got y'all own little group. Y'all ain't, if that nigga do something, y'all ain't gonna stop it, bro. And I ain't got time for that shit. Like me and my bunk mate used to just, you finna take a shower? All right, I'm finna goddamn watching, you know what I'm saying? Make sure everything's straight.
Yeah.
He and the crazy part about it is he ain't even no big nigga. He had more heart than them niggas. Like he was a solid nigga.
Hey man, jail is a weird place. It's the
Yeah,
first
it
time.
is.
How old you the first time you went to jail?
Adult, I was 17 years old. I went to jail for fighting in public and disrupting school. I got jumped and went to jail. Turnip School in Cobb called Hawthorne. It's a GED school now.
So you was at Hawthorne and you got jumped.
I got jumped and went to jail.
Why you got jumped?
I got jumped because it was this nigga named Jakari. So, granted speaking, it wasn't no need for them to jump me. You know what I'm saying? Because he had got on, like, at this time, I was just boxing. So, I'll beat a nigga ass. But if a nigga grabbed me, I didn't know what to do. So, I had two-piece the nigga, and he had kind of stumbled. Then he had grabbed me. And once he grabbed me, I hit him like 2 times on the floor. Boom, boom. So he hit me like 2 times. And he already had to fight. These niggas came back, like him and other niggas came back and they jumped. They jumped on me and folks was pulling them off of me. And the officer didn't like me because I was undefeated in that bitch. I had a problem like a nigga would fuck with me. He said his problem with me is I would go to I never went to him about any issue. And I'm looking at him like, man, I'm call myself a gangbanger. Like, why would I come to you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he didn't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, well, you done beat 4 people up and I ain't take you to jail. So you just gonna have to take this one. You got jumped and you going to jail. And it's like, I was already out of juvenile. I think I was out of juvenile for no less than 30 days. When he found out I was 17, that nigga got happy.
He couldn't wait.
He couldn't wait to give me my first goddamn arrest.
You was you think you was a problem child?
Yeah. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's not like I grew up in the best environments.
Right.
Or I had real good guidance, you know what I'm saying? It's not to take anything from my parents, but I was in de facto custody when I was younger. and my dad did 16 years.
Yeah.
So that nigga left the streets when I was 2 years old.
Mm.
So at the end of the day, how I'm not gonna be no problem child?
Dang. That's real. What's the worst you've been treated in de facto custody?
Bro, they hell, I thought I was escaping abuse. I went over there and still got my ass beat.
What you mean?
Like, I think I was told on your story a while back. It was this lady named Brenda McMillan, and that bitch used to beat me senseless.
She
It
black
was
or
an
white?
old lady, black. Like she used to beat me senseless. This one she had a house that we stayed in Mechanicsville,
Mm-hmm.
and she used to beat me senseless. And
Was
I
you the
just
only
didn't
kid that was in
understand
her?
it. It was three of us.
And all y'all was from the state.
All of us from the state, and
So she was getting paid.
she was getting paid. Yep.
Do you know how much she was getting paid?
At this time, I'm under 10, so I can't really tell you.
Okay.
But I know that it was enough. I know it was enough. This lady goddamn back in the early 2000s, she done went and bought her a Cadillac and everything. She telling her sons, nah, you can't drive a Cadillac. She older too. Like I think she was like 50 or 60 because she had diabetes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, but she used to beat her. And then like I don't know if you ever watched the Antoine Fisher story. Yeah. Everything he been through, I went through that.
For real?
Yeah. And all that was in de facto custody. Like I remember the first time I watched that shit, I only watched it one time. I can't watch that shit no more. That shit just, it brings back PTSD. I can't watch that shit. As soon as I see that shit coming, I'm changing the channel. I'm getting up out of there.
It's too real, too accurate.
Like it's too real and too hectic.
The first time she whooped you, do you remember?
I don't remember the first time, but I know that she used to make us go and get the switches. You know,
she was old.
Yeah, she was old, and I didn't like when I was telling the stories. It was the older person. I think he was born in like the 80s. As I got older, he was like, "Damn, nigga." Like that's what they used to do in like the 70s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, and I was like, yeah, bro. Like she taught us how to pick the switches and braid them bitches together. Like, yeah, I was just like, man, what the fuck?
That's crazy, bro. And how did that come to an end though?
Man, my mama did what she was supposed to do, so she got me back, and she did what she's supposed to do, and then the paperwork didn't file through, so I ended up having to go back to that damn group home. And I was just, not group home, that foster home.
Yeah.
And I was just fucking mad. I was just depressed. She was like, and another thing, she didn't call us by our name. We got called niggas. Like I felt that Antoine Fisher shit. Like it got to the point, like he said, you can tell which one by the tone, the one she was talking about. Yeah. Like I felt that shit, cause that what was going on. And then she gave me the name Pissy Wolf. Cause I always used to pee in the bed.
Pissy Wolf.
She gave me the name. If she didn't call me nigga, it was Pissy Wolf.
Bro, this lady ain't had no business having nobody in her custody, bro.
No, not at all. And then your son getting in shootouts and niggas coming to the house, and you know what I'm saying? I seen my first gun with him. Yeah, just him having it on his hip. So she didn't have no, I don't even know how the fuck she got custody of the shit that was going on. She was worse than my goddamn mama. I'm keeping it 100.
That's why I don't have no faith in defect. So did you ever see her after you had grown up, or?
I think she dead by now, bro, because like she was taking insulin shots, and I don't know how old she was, but I know she was old because she would chew on her tongue.
She probably just didn't have her dentures in.
No, she had dentures. She used to chew on her. She had a habit. Like that was a fidgeting habit. Like she used to chew on her tongue. And I know she was like old. I think when I got with her, she may have been in her early or mid 50s. I really want to say she was in her 60s because she had some grown ass. she had some grown ass women. I mean, she had some grown ass children. She didn't have like her children. She had grandchildren. Matter of fact, she
Oh,
had grandchildren
okay.
around my age, like older than me. So
Yeah.
yeah, she was old.
Damn, bro. You know what? I just watched that movie, and when he went back to approach her, I mean, and knocked on the door,
That's the only thing that I wasn't able to do.
she
I
was like, "Oh, nigga," and he was like, "No, nigga." He was like, "No, hell no." I mean, that was a good movie, bro. That really was a good movie, man. Was there ever a time you was in defect custody and you thought you was gonna lose your life?
You know, when you young, if it is, you don't care. Like you be on some next level stuff. I remember when I was in defense custody, I didn't know how to swim, and I don't know what made me do this. They had me on the 3 feet, and I was with the same people, Brandon McMillan and them. I just dove. I just hopped. I got out the thing and I just dove in. I'm going up and I'm going down. Like I'm just trying. I've never seen this shit. Like I was going up, going down. I was drowning though. I was going up
Yeah.
and going down. I just remember that shit. And they caught me in the air. She was like, "Why the fuck did you do that?" And I was like, "I don't know." I said, God told me to, and he didn't. I ain't getting nothing. I just wanted to do that. She was like, "What the fuck you mean God told you
Do you
to?"
feel
Yeah,
like you was written out or wrote off when you was in custody? Cause
I think my whole life I've been written off. Honestly, like I always think that I've been the least favorite child. I think I've always been like the black sheep of the family.
uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I know this gonna be kind of weird or feel like kind of gay, but pause. This ain't no homo.
All
I
right.
feel like I feel like I'm the Solange of the family. You know, how you got your Beyonces. I feel like I'm the Solange. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That wasn't gay, nigga. God damn.
Pause. You know what's going on now with this Diddy stuff. You gotta put your little pause
Man.
and no Diddy stuff going. You
No,
gotta make
I
sure you say that.
understood that, bro.
Yeah.
That made sense. Did you ever feel like you could have unalived somebody? Like you ever plotted while you was in defense custody?
When I got older, I told myself that I was gonna like I had a list. That's how I figured like when I go back, I had a list of people that if I ever like just crashed out, I was gonna get. And that bitch was on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, her daughter, her
Why her daughter?
cause I felt I don't know. So
Just
I just felt like it. Really, she didn't do nothing to me, but I like she
I'm
used
here.
to
I might as well kill both of them.
like she used to suck my dick and stuff when I was
Oh,
younger.
what?
Yeah. Like
Hold on, bro. How old was she and how old were you?
Bro, that girl, that's a grown ass woman. But I ain't gonna cap. I did start. I used to dry hump her, and she used to just laugh. And one day, her and her nigga got into it. Nigga named Mo, and I came up in there, and I started dry humping her again. And
Bro, how old are you?
bruh, I'm probably like maybe 6 or 7, bro. Like I know, dick probably this goddamn big. I know.
But you started dry humping her.
I started dry humping her, yeah, because I was seeing a lot of stuff. Like I seen somebody fucking in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? So and I was watching like they had me watching movies and stuff like that. Like I would watch some movies and I was like, okay, so I was supposed to stick my tongue in the back of her throat. Like I was just making up shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I already had got written up and she knew this, so I was in daycare. I got written up because we was in a puppet. It was like a puppet. It was a small little puppet thing like this,
Yeah.
and it was a whole bunch of puppets. And I just look at the girl and I say, let's have sex. And she's like, how you do this? And I said, I'll show you. I'm got my hands in her pants. I'm just making out with her and doing all that. So we end up getting caught. And she just told on me. And my mind was just fucked up from there. So when she knew that, I guess the lady kind of felt like, oh, this nigga ready. Or I don't know what she felt, but she know that I used to do that. You know what I'm saying? That was the first person pussy I ate. Like,
Hold on, bro. So I'm saying, so the first situation that y'all have is what?
I ain't never fucked, but I got my dick sucked, and
This
then
a
I was eating pussy. It's a
describe her
grown
her
ass
physical
man.
being. Is
Oh,
she
that when I was young, I thought that was the baddest bitch ever. Like she had that Trina persona. I thought that bitch was the baddest bitch that I've ever seen.
okay? So then the first situation that y'all had, the first encounter,
Mm-hmm.
what does that entail?
I was just dry humping her, and she was laughing. And then I was
Who else
dry
was
humping
around?
her. I was in her room, and her room was shut, and I was just dry humping her. And then I got on top of her. I started dry humping her again, and then I kissed her, and she was just
You kissed her
laughing.
where, nigga?
I kissed her in her mouth, and she was just laughing. And then the next time, her and her nigga got into it. She called me up in there, and she was just we was in the bed, and I just started dry humping her again.
Yeah.
And she pulled my pants down, and I don't remember nothing or nothing. It was just a weird feeling, but
Yeah.
I knew that's what was supposed to happen.
And then at some point in time, you returned the favor to her.
Hell no, ain't no return. She pulled the pants down. She was like, my turn. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Yeah.
I was just down there sticking my tongue out.
You got molested, my nigga. You got molested, bro.
I mean, it's weird saying that because, you know, I'm a dude. So it's just.
Bro, you got molested, bro, in defects custody, man.
Defects custody, bro. Like, mom, I don't think my mama knew because I never really talked about it. So I went to visitation with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And I pulled down the pants. I pulled down the pants of the dog, and I'm like, let me see if this goddamn dog got any private parts. So I pulled down the female dog and took her clothes off, and my mom just looked, and she's like, what the fuck is going on? She's like, what the fuck is going on? And I don't think, like, she may see this video and be like, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause it's a lot of stuff that I don't even be telling my mama.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And she'll find some shit out and say, why the fuck you just now saying something? You know what I'm saying? And I just thought as a man, we taught to not have no emotions and just keep going. Like that's how men, like that's how we taught.
Bro, you know you really need to go to therapy, man.
Yeah, I definitely do, bro. Seeing older people and like people, you know what I'm saying, like some real masculine men such as yourself go to therapy, bro. It make me want to go to therapy because I used to think that was some weak shit.
Hey man, you need therapy, bro. And then now I'm thinking about when your dad was on my caseload and they tried to get you to go to therapy and you bucked.
I bucked on that shit. That nigga wasn't gonna be my therapist. I couldn't do that shit, man. Y'all had Carlton as my fucking therapist.
But bro, you probably needed it, bro. You need
therapy, but he wasn't it. You're an anger management specialist, bro. I'm better off just goddamn going with you because you come from that same environment. I don't like nobody with their fucking fancy ass degree. And then what really killed me is when he said his wife make more than him. The first thing that went through my head is this a bitch ass nigga.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Right.
How you start? Because at first, I don't know if you remember when I first on the caseload, you used to ask me what I wanted to be, and I used to say I wanted to be a therapist. I wanted to get my PhD. I remember that. So seeing him just stop at his MA, his master's degree, and do stuff, and he also and his wife got his PhD. I just felt like he was an underachiever, and there's nothing at all he can say to anybody.
And you came up with it just based on you, what, 17, 18 at the time?
I was 18 at the time, and I had a pending armed robbery charge.
You was judgmental, bro. You was really kind of hard to deal with. Like, if it was a thin line, if you like somebody, you like them. But if you didn't,
You don't know that shit.
yeah, you would know.
You
It's
don't
just
know
like
that
this nigga
shit.
asshole, bro. If he
Yeah.
don't fuck with you, like, yeah, this how he is. That's how I was like. I was like, if he fuck with you, he fuck with you. If he don't, you'll know.
Yeah, and it's just one of them things. Like when I talk to you, because the first time you just called my phone, and I was like, fuck this nigga on because at the time I'm beefing with my dad. I'm
Yeah.
like, in my head, and I think I kind of got the personality like 50 Cent because I'm petty as fuck. Like if you fuck with somebody that I don't fuck with
Yeah.
at that time, I put you on that goddamn fence.
Yeah.
So you with them.
Yeah.
You gotta choose one.
Just
like that's they ain't no neutral. You going over there, you coming over here. Like I'll cut a motherfucker off about that.
Dang.
And I just listened to you, and I was like, when I realized how I was like, this is street nigga. Or, yeah, I'm good. Like hell yeah. Like yeah, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing that I thought.
Hell no.
And then I was like, hell. And then when I did meet you, I was like, I'm glad that I did do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it was some funny shit. Like you was on top of your game. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like you kind of related because you did. You know, you got out. Your kid was 10 years old, you know what I'm saying? And you were telling me about it. And I'm like, bro, this nigga 18 years, I'm 18 years old. He trying to treat, I don't even know this nigga, you know what I'm saying? And we still be going at it, but I think it's all love on his end. I think that I'm 30 now, so the first thing he say is, well, you 30 now, nigga. But I don't think he never really knew how to deal with me because I think in my head, you know how you got ranks and shit?
Yeah.
In my head, me and my parents are equal. Like I never looked at them as up because of the situations that they put me through. So I've always looked at them like, bro, we here. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no ifs, ands, but about it.
Yeah.
And that's why I just tell parent, like I tell my homeboy, bro, treat your kid right. Cause I make sure you're a good parent, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you do right, because even to this day, I still look at my parents as equal, and it ain't no disrespect. That's just.
Do you think your siblings look at your dad that way?
Nah, hell no. They look at, but they grew up in a different environment.
Like and with a my different dad, individual.
Like my little brother Braylon, he 18 now.
Nigga, huge, bro.
Yeah, he huge. We the same height. That's the crazy part about it. But anyways, what I was gonna say, Braylon, when he got out of jail, Braylon was 10 or 11. I joined the gang at 11 years old. Okay. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's one of them things where I felt like I had to be grown at 14, 15 because it wasn't nobody talking to me. Like, I mean, it wasn't nobody guiding me. So in my head, like even to this day, I'm not gonna I don't know how to be quiet when my mom or my dad say something crazy to me. I'm like, man, who the hell you talking to? Like, I don't know how. And I know it is disrespectful, and I'm not telling nobody to do this, and that's one thing I am working on.
Yeah.
Is trying to have that, giving them that rank and that respect. But boy, it just be hard. You know what I'm saying? It be hard. Like, cause like I said, I looked at other people as having high over them, but I felt like they earned that. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like some stuff that comes out their mouth, and I ain't gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? It just makes me like, did this? You just really just said that?
Yeah.
Or Mom, you really just said this?
Yeah.
So it's just one of them things where I'll look and I'll be like, oh hell no. But I definitely do want to though.